Hey guys, it's Alex and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be taking you guys over the best embroidery machines that you can get this year. I've compiled some data and did a little research before making this list. A good embroidery machine goes a long way, and when it comes to choosing the right type, there are several things that you'll need to keep in mind. And I've also done my best to make sure that I cover all of these things. So without any delay, let's dive right into it. The links of all the products are in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe. Brother PE 800 Embroidery Machine. Let's start with the Brother PE 800 Embroidery Machine. The best thing about this embroidery machine is that it's fairly easy to handle and is good for all type of users. So if you're a novice or an intermediate user, or even if you're a professional, the PE 800 will do the job for you. Its main feature include its large LCD which allows design previewing, and a library which includes 138 designs that you can access and implement at the touch of a button. The Brother PE 800 embroidery machine also has 11 inbuilt fonts that will allow you to diversify your work and make it easier to really get a hold of different scripts. The only downside to this model is that its frame is not that heavy duty, so any type of impact or collision can really damage it. On top of it, there aren't really any manuals or instructions that can help you get started if you're literally a beginner. But no worries. At the end of the day, the Brother PE 800 embroidery machine really does come together and has many redeeming qualities, which is why I felt it best to start off with this model. Brother SE 1900 Sewing and Embroidery Machine. Equipped with an advanced needle threader and a drop-in top bobbin, the Brother SE 1900 Sewing and Embroidery Machine is one of the most reliable models that you can find. It comes packed with 240 different built-in stitches and 10 different styles of buttonholes. To make your life even easier, the SE 1900 also has 138 designs and 11 fonts. Using all of these together, you can easily conclude that this model will really make it easy for you to put your skill and equipment to good use, and really get the embroidery-based results you want. To make your journey even easier, the SE 1900 also has a smart LCD touchscreen display. It allows you to preview design and go over editing options, which is a pretty neat feature to have. I don't really think that there are any downsides or at least anything noticeably concerning about the Brother SE 1900 Sewing and Embroidery Machine. However, that does not mean that it doesn't get any better. It certainly does. It's just that this model is better than the rest of everything out there, which is why it's worth mentioning. Keep on watching for my top 3. Brother PE 550D Embroidery Machine. Now we'll be starting our top 3 choices, and my first one for you is the Brother PE 550D Embroidery Machine. At this stage, I'm sure what you're thinking. Yes, all of these models on this list belong to Brother. With a long history of producing reliable models and embroidery machines, I really think it would be injustice if I went ahead and mentioned different brands just for the sake of it. So in keeping with the truth, I've assessed the whole thing objectively, and Brother really came out on top. Let's get started. The main reason why the Brother PE 550D embroidery machine deserves its praise is because it has a bigger embroidery field, while combining all the features of the past models. It has 125 built-in designs, 45 of them Disney-oriented. So if you're an avid Disney fan, this model is a great place to foster that liking and make Disney-themed patterns. The PE 550D also has a larger touchscreen that make it easier to view the 9 different built-in fonts. However, there are a few downsides that I think need to be addressed. They're not really traditional downsides, but just things that I think are important mentioning for completeness. The first is that you'll note that the Brother PE 550D embroidery machine is a little harder to get the hang of as usual. The learning process is a little challenging and can get hectic. I can only recommend sticking through it. The second is that the durability is subject to time rather than frequency, which means that this model is not really built for the long run, and any type of damage can greatly affect the effectiveness. But what it lacks in these departments, it makes up in sheer quality of work and design. Brother PE 535 Embroidery Machine. If you're looking for something durable with a reliable design that is easy to get the hang of, and with something that can really make it easy to tackle versatile embroidery jobs, then the Brother PE 535 Embroidery Machine is the best model to go with. You'll like the fact that this model has a very handy USB port That makes it so much easier to load on your own designs, and hence getting creative with your patterns has never been easier. Another great thing about this model is that it has 80 built-in designs and 9 different fonts that you can put together in different permutations to get the plethora of designs and whatnot. To make the whole operation even easier, it also helps a lot that the LCD screen is a little larger and is color-based, which means you can have real-time view of how the whole thing will turn out. One of the finer things about this model is that the instruction manual that comes with the package is actually really good. I'd even go on to argue that is one of the best it is and really lays everything out for you. But for good measure, I would still recommend that you pay due attention in the beginning to get a rough idea of what to anticipate and how to make things work. You'll thank yourself for that down the road. There are several YouTube resources available for this model as well, which really lay out how to get the most out of the Brother PE535 embroidery machine. So at the end of the day, if you need an embroidery machine that is durable and can be relied on wholeheartedly, then this is the one you should go with. Brother SE600 Sewing and Embroidery Machine. Finally, the model that you've all been waiting for, the top post for this list. The Brother SE600 Sewing and Embroidery Machine is one of the most sought-after embroidery machine that you can get this year. Its main feature that really sets it a class apart is that along with delivering premium performance in the embroidery department, the SE600 also doubles as a sewing machine. Yes, you heard me right. In this single frame, you'll have the benefit of hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. Now let's get on with the features. First things first, it's important to mention the basics first. The SE600 comes with 80 built-in designs and has 103 built-in sewing stitches. These includes 10 sewing style buttonholes, and all of this comes together quite nicely in the large color touchscreen. This touchscreen makes it easier to preview and edit, and it will make your whole embroidering journey so much easier. The Brother SE600 Sewing and Embroidery Machine is also noted for its very high sewing speed, which averages at about 710. This means that you can get your work done quicker than before, and in the grander scheme of events can really manage to get all those winter projects done with. Owing to the fact that this is my premium choice, I don't really think there are any downsides or demerits to this model that I think are worth mentioning. This model is very self-contained and will include everything you'll need for a complete job. This also includes a helpful manual that will help you get started, which makes the SE600 suitable for beginners as well as advanced users. So if you need the best and want to settle for the best only, then this is it. What are you waiting for? A good embroidery machine will give you good results, but the best embroidery machine will literally make your life easier, opening a pathway to really hone your skill and get the most out of the experience. I would seriously recommend that you choose your machine carefully. And for that, I hope this video helped you. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell icon for notification about future videos.